Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. 6 people have a bail hearing for the involvement of trafficking a serious drug. Also tonight, Chief of Police speaks on a recent tragedy. And this month, we recognize the opportunity to further your education by receiving this. In sports, 2 teams say adios to the league. It was nice knowing you. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
"48 hours. That's all we get in a week. But those 48 hours, we try to make them last forever. How? By filling in fast with all the right stuff. With a lot of laughter, a little drama, some adventure, and a whole lot of love."
Dad, Mom's here.
It happens pretty quick,
Bye, Dad.
but it's cool. Because the rest of the week, we talk about our plans
You want to go to the beach?
on how to make the next 48 hours last us a lifetime.
Bubblegum Shrimp Company opens daily at 11 a.m. Located on Beach Road in the heart of Garapan.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2019. In the courtroom of Associate Judge Joseph Camacho, 6 individuals had a bail hearing today for the alleged trafficking of crystal methamphetamine. 2 males from Korea, In Jun Cho and Sung Jun Park, 2 males and 1 female from China, Liu Hoi Shi, Yin Choing Bei, and Shofu Zhang, and 1 local, Joshua Diaz. Each of the 6 defendants are being charged for trafficking of a controlled substance and have bail set at $100,000 each. About a week and a half ago, the Department of Public Safety received a call that a white SUV identified later as a RAV4 drove off the cliff line at Banzai Cliff. This incident happened at around 5 p.m. on October 26, 2019. According to DPS Commissioner Robert Guerrero, the family of the individual involved has asked not to release the name.
A car drove off Banzai Cliff. It took us a while to actually even get identity of the vehicle itself because of the rough waters, the location of the vessel, the way it was pinned up against a rock, the roughness of the water. For divers to get down and get. So eventually we managed to get the identity of the vehicle. We identified the owners and family members of the owner. So for the 72 hours that we normally do an operation, we were in search. We had roughly a total of 35 personnel running the search. That's not counting the Coast Guard. That's just local assets. With that, we had I believe we had 3 or 4 boats locally, aside from the cutter from the Coast Guard and the air assets from the Coast Guard. Unfortunately, we were not able to find any remains whatsoever. Although we managed to recover a lot of debris, and that has been turned over to the owners of the vehicles. I'm not sure if it's been turned over, in the midst of turning it over right now. He has to go through an inventory process. After $70, we have to call it a search. The Coast Guard standard procedure is 4 days, so they call their search off, I think, a day after or 2. And that's as far as we go. If anybody finds anything, let us know.
Has this incident been ruled as suicide or as an accident?
We actually don't know. Absent of the individual that actually was involved, we really can't tell. It's all basic presumptions of what really transpired. So that's as much as we can say, unless we find a body or we find an individual that actually did it. So right now we didn't get anybody, to say that that's what.
Yes, but it has been confirmed that there was only one individual in the vehicle.
So far, what witnesses have said, we didn't find any evidence of any other person in the vehicle.
The Department of Public Safety is asking for your help in searching for an individual involved in a burglary and theft that took place in Kobler Ville. Officers were dispatched to the scene where, on arrival, items and clothing were scattered throughout the house, and a screen was broken in the bathroom window. Security footage revealed a male with a dark-colored shirt covering his face and a tattoo on his upper right side arm. Items reported missing include a laptop, sunglasses, a purse, wallet, and a bag. If you have any information on this individual shown in this photo, call 911, or to remain anonymous, call the CNMI Crime Stoppers at 234-7272. A proclamation signing happened this morning declaring November as CNMI Scholarship Month. Sally Lemus has the details.
Lieutenant Governor Arnold Palacios, the CNMI Scholarship Board and Administration, and local scholarship providers gathered this morning on Capitol Hill for the kickoff celebration of CNMI Scholarship Month. 2 years ago, the CNMI first designated November as CNMI Scholarship Month, which recognizes all local scholarship providers who has helped many residents of the CNMI pursue their college education.
The scholarship office is to assist our people here in the CNMI. What we do is we give out scholarships for students that study abroad and here on island. So this year, our importance of celebrating CNMI Scholarship Month is, of course, for the students, like I mentioned, and also for the local providers on islands that assist the students with the financial assistance that they need for their post-secondary education.
According to Rose Camacho from the CNMI Scholarship Administration, post-education is important to the CNMI. 65% of recipients in the scholarship program are employed in the CNMI workforce. And as they continue to work with the CNMI government, they hope to see those who studied abroad come back to the Marianas and continue their career here.
I think the more people that are highly educated or skilled to really increase our U.S. workforce capacity is going to be really special in the sense that we can really hone in on an economy that works for all of us, and it's reflective of a true CNMI service-oriented workforce.
This is Ali Limes for KSPN News.
The Triple J Payless Superfresh and Truckload store had a soft opening today. At 8 a.m., doors open and many rush to see what the new store has to offer. This is the second time the Payless store has existed in Saipan, and it has many excited. So you guys opened this morning. How's it been since 8 o'clock this morning?
Well, pretty much since we've opened, it's been crazy good, and locals, everyone pretty much has been visiting Saipan, and locals as well. It's just been crazy and good business. I know that, and I think people are excited that the Triple J Payless has finally opened again. So, I think it's going to be good. And it's right by the beach, so definitely expect a busy business.
Absolutely.
So it's good.
Well, what do you see a lot of people in here mostly buying today?
Mainly, they've been looking at a lot of the produce and the cheese. Kind of funny because there's a lot of imported cheese that you don't pretty much see in the other stores, but I think that's what attracts people to come up with new dishes. So it's been awesome.
How do you feel?
Oh, I think it's great. Great to have some, choices. I hear about the produce a lot, so let's check it out. I'm excited. It's be my first time.
I'm excited. It's great. I hope they have real fresh food and a better selection than some of the other stores have locally.
It's quite exciting to know that it's available here because, things are not so provided here at the island. So we're eager to see what's inside. Hopefully the prices are reasonable.
We just heard about it, came to check it out.
think? Are you excited?
Yeah, excited.
Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm glad they're here.
They have a lot of nice fresh vegetables and the fruits, so come and try it out.
Perfect. And many do seem very excited for this store opening. Coming up, we have a special guest on the show. She shines like a star, but she's a down-to-earth girl. Found out who she is after the break.
Being able to just communicate with each other was the best experience, so that everybody can actually be assured that, you know, family members are safe, co-workers are safe, whether it be on Tinian, whether it be on Rhoda, or whether it be on Saipan. Since then and now, you know, IT&E has been there and has been reliable. Alpha Day, my name is Ray, and I'm with the network that works.
Watch the Visitors Channel online, on time, anytime at saipantv.com. Where to go, what to see, what to do, restaurants, spas, activities, and culture. It's all in one place, in high definition, on your mobile device. saipantv.com. Check it out.
Jose and Pedro were born on the very same day. Jose liked to play sports. Pedro liked to play video games. Jose's favorite word was pass. Pass me the ball. Pedro's favorite word was pass too. Pass me the rice. Jose is retired and has both time and energy. His life is just beginning. Pedro has diabetes, hypertension, and gout. His life could soon end. Eat less, play more, live longer. Brought to you by PHI, the pharmacy you can trust.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. I am joined here today with a special guest. It is Miss Leisha De Leon Guerrero, who is the Miss Earth 2019, also the first ever Miss Earth for the CNMI, correct?
Yes, thank you for having me on the show again.
So you competed in the Philippines in the Miss Earth International pageant, correct?
Yes, correct.
So can you tell me just a little bit about how that was being over there?
It was an amazing experience, you know, being the first representative from the CNMI and just being able to compete and meet all of these different countries was just an amazing experience to go throughout the competition with them and experience everything.
So I know the Miss Earth has a theme, correct? So what was your theme, or your focus, should I say?
Well, the overall theme of the Miss Earth International pageant was to celebrate the floras from all over the world. So the biodiversity and the different environments that each country has. And for my focus, which was my advocacy there, internationally, I wanted to put awareness and emphasis on the effects and the devastating and harmful effects climate change has brought to our islands, especially considering that we've been hit by the strongest super typhoon that ever hit U.S. soil, and people aren't quite aware of it. So I really wanted to spread that information, that our schools are still, you know, in tents, and there's people still living in tents, and we still have much recovering to do.
We do. We have a lot of recovery still left to do, and that's awesome. You got the word out. So what kind of different? There was many different pageants that you participated in, right? So I'm sure there was a lot of different dresses to. You wore in all the different pageants that you competed in. Can you tell me a little bit about those, the different themes?
So throughout the pageant, we had several competitions, so that required different sorts of wardrobe. We had a preliminary evening gown competition, a resorts wear, a swimsuit, and an opening number costume. There was so many, but through my wardrobe, I wanted to represent the Marianas and what beauty we have here. So I tried to channel that through what I wore on the international stage.
That's amazing. So I think my favorite one, I saw the picture of it, was the feather one. What does that one represent? I saw it was like
So my national costume was actually, I wanted to embody the Marianas fruit dove and the bird of paradise, because the Marianas fruit dove, in a way, it symbolized the diversity here in the CNMI. And with the bird of paradise, I wanted to showcase our beautiful colors, and each color had symbolized different traits of the CNMI and how we've blossomed from the super typhoons that hit our islands.
That's amazing. So you were there for 1 month. Or a month and a half, right?
Yes, I was.
What could you possibly do in all that? That's a lot of time, for one pageant.
So throughout the pageant, throughout the month I was there. I was actually there 1 week prior to the time we were required to be there, and I was doing training, whether it be walking and the question and answer. So I was there for 1 week prior to the time we had to be there. And then when we arrived, we were busy every single day doing activities, whether it be going to schools, doing tree plantings, traveling all over the Philippines. It was an amazing experience.
So you put a lot of work into this pageant. You were there for a while. So let's take a look at some of the stuff you accomplished and look at you in the pageant. Let's take a look.
Next we have Leisha De Leon Guerrero from the Northern Marianas. From the Paradise Islands of the Marianas is the beautiful flower known as can you guess? The birds of paradise. This flora contributes to the captivating and diverse tropical environment that the Northern Marianas possess. Leisha De Leon Guerrero, the Northern Marianas.
All right, well, you looked absolutely beautiful. I can definitely
Thank
say
you.
that. Yes, you represented the CNMI very well.
Thank you.
But so who won actual Miss Earth, though?
The winner of Miss Earth was Nelly's from Puerto Rico. She is a great representative for our Earth and a great spokesman. I know her personally, and she's just a great representative to advocate for our Earth. And I'm glad she's representing and being the voice for our planet.
That's amazing. So for a whole year now, she'll be the Miss Earth, correct?
Yes, for a whole year.
Okay. Yeah. So anybody else who wants to participate in this, in the CNMI, in the future, what can you tell them?
Oh, well, to all the girls who want to join the Miss Earth Northern Marianas pageant, I think it's an absolutely great opportunity and experience. You build upon yourself. You have personal development. You learn so many skills. From this pageant, I've grown so much, and it was just an experience being able to meet everyone from all over the world, and it was just a year's worth of an amazing journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about saving the Earth, all wrapped into one.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Leisha, for coming on today and telling us about the Miss Earth pageant, the international one, which was a big deal, obviously, for us, because you were the first one to represent us in this. So,
thank you again for having me.
Yeah, so thanks so much for coming on. All right. And stay tuned, because Bob Coldine is next with sports.
Thank you, Ashley and Leisha. All right, coming up in the KSPN2 Sports Report, listen up, all you turkeys. Our favorite race is coming up. Gobble, gobble.
Faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Hi, I'm Nell, a certified ophthalmic assistant here at Mariana's Eye Institute. Today we want to talk about your eyes and how to take care of them for a lifetime of good vision.
A cataract is most commonly due to aging, but can have many other causes.
A cataract is a clouding of the natural lens of your eye. This clouding of the natural lens of your eye will cause your vision to become blurry. It will not fluctuate, it'll be blurry all the time.
Those with cataracts often experience difficulty in appreciating colors and changes in contrast, driving, reading, recognizing faces, and coping with glare from bright lights.
They will not get better all by themselves, and unfortunately, glasses usually don't help very much at all. I tell people that having a cataract is like having a cracked windshield. Smashed windshield, you can't see through it, and it has to be replaced. Cataract is the #1 leading cause of blindness in the world, and the really good news is we can fix it for you with a cataract operation.
Many eye issues can be treated right here on Saipan. Come see for yourself.
This has been Dr. Dennis Williams of the Marianas Eye Institute.
Buenas sports fans. Buenas sports fans, more than 1,000 people in Phnom Penh came out to Cambodia's National Stadium to cheer for their U19 soccer team last night as they took on the Northern Mariana Islands. It was the Asian Football Confederation 2020 qualifier. The NMI boys fell to Cambodia 9-0, and that's after losing 4-3 to Brunei in the opening. The Tina Zuzu have 2 more games to go in Phnom Penh. Wednesday it'll be versus Thailand, the Group G favorites who won their first game 9-0. And then Tina Zuzus will conclude Friday against Malaysia, who beat Cambodia in their first match. The AKMIBL Semi-Pro Basketball League is in the final week of its regular season. Let's check out the double dip from Saturday night. Make some noise! The playoffs are coming up later this week. Bridge Capital All-Stars attacking Leroy Rangamar. Oh, he misses the bunny. He was frustrated, but I mean, he only had 42 points. Kelvin Fidial rebounds. He had 22 of those. He finds Voy Francia cutting to the basket. Toyota scores as a young crowd continues to roll in. Who needs sleep anyway? Rodney Catala feeling irie. He's a straight shooter. But AK was down by 10 points with 8 minutes remaining. Hey, who cares about defense anyway? Reynald Cabaltica, he scores on that twister. Clark Boswell, the assist to Jonathan Gillis. Defense? Ha! Who cares about defense anyway? Reynald says, you know, you couldn't stop me even if you tried. So there. Catala, from the inside to the outside for the step back 3. Book it, Mr. Score Booker. Reynald, the trip across the lane for the roll, rock and roll, just like you practice. Clark, the handoff to the man with the hot hand. Booyah! See the 3, be the 3. But no one's perfect, not even Rodney. Oh, a clanker. Oh, that Jonathan, he is some sneaky guy, but not sneaky enough because they lost. AK Toyota limps out of the league. 101-88. They fall to 2-7 for the season. Bridge Capital finishes at 5-4. It's November, and that means, of course, Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving means the Turkey Trot. This year, the annual race will turn 36 years of age. Well, it's one of KSPN2 Sports' favorite early bird runs, and last year's was a classic. Good morning. You really need that?
Good morning.
Did you have a turkey sandwich for breakfast? Or?
Of course. No.
What'd you eat before you came out here?
Nothing. Just coffee.
Okay. You're going to have turkey later on?
We'll see. No plans.
I put a little turkey juice with my coffee this morning.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
I don't know. I'm still recovering. These kids were lucky. They had their own transportation. Everyone else was on their own. How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired? What time did you go to bed last night?
11.
What time did you get up?
5.
5. Stephen, why do you do this? Your parents make you?
Yes.
Yeah. Ben, once again, it looks like you're going to win the Best Dressed Award.
It's all about the turkey, Bob. It's all about
Well,
the turkey today.
no one looks more like a turkey than you do, Ben.
Good one.
Aren't you glad you're here?
Yes, it's my annual event.
Oh, you're going the wrong way.
That's the way I'm gonna go. My car's there.
Oh. How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling really, really great. Thank you.
Rob?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Rob. Thanksgiving message?
Glad to be alive. Happy Thanksgiving. Give thanks to all and for our having family and friends.
I concur. Happy Thanksgiving.
100 people of all ages and abilities were registered. Let's go before the sun comes up. Let's go, you turkeys! Let's go, this is a race!
From Public Works Beach in Lower Base, it was up Rain Slick Road to Capitol Hill. Defending champ Keith Languski took the lead, followed by Tyler Santos and Whit Allitzer. Thumbs up. And from pavement to off-road, Keith was able to expand that lead on this Thursday. Well, it was almost Friday. A mystical mist blowing up and around the mountain. Oh, reminding us all the tropical storm Man Yi was blowing by. Keith finished first in the fog in 38 minutes.
Today, everyone that survived you too. I'd like to send a special shout out to TS and Alan. See you guys out there. Bless up.
Whit, second place. Now that it's all over, how you feel?
Okay. Now I gotta go back down and get the car.
Tyler Santos, third overall.
I'm thankful for my family and my friends and the people around me.
And your ability to finish this grueling race, too. Elena Santos, the first female finisher. Hey, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Thankful for God, thankful for my family and enemy. Thank you.
It's not a race without Jeff Race. Whoa, Jeff Race finished the race. Well, everyone who started also finished. Dogs, babies, stragglers, everyone.
And you beat the baby!
Happy Thanksgiving!
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it.
Traveling or laying over on Guam? Don't wait around. Zip into Guam Adventures Zipline Park inside the Hilton Resort and Spa. Guides will take you through a series of zips, starting with a mountain course and then zip over the ocean with spectacular views of Tumon Bay. 6 zip lines in all deliver a thrilling experience, and it's family friendly, so bring the kids ages 6 and up. You'll love the security of double lines and a new braking system to make riding smoother. The towers are named after the islands in the Marianas. We call it the Island Hopper. Your guides will teach you what you need to know to soar through the jungle with a bird's eye view. Best of all, for residents of Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, you can book this experience at 20% savings. Log on to GuamAdventures.com and during checkout, use offer code HAFA20. Book it and zip it today. We'll even pick you up. Typhoon Halong, Category 4, is about 500 miles northeast of Saipan. No threat to the Marianas. Today's high only 86, the low 75, humidity 74%. Tomorrow, pretty nice day. Partly cloudy, isolated showers, north winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. High 88, low 77. Seas moderate, 5 to 7 feet. Sunrise 6:14. Low tide at 2 before 9 in the morning. A high tide at 4:18. Sunset at 5:46.
All right. Thank you, Bob, for that weather report.
Is it starting to feel a little cooler? It's not so hot.
True.
Seems like.
It's
Unless you're in the
nicer,
sun.
yeah. That's true.
But as soon as that sun starts to go down, you notice that?
I do notice, yeah. I don't
So
feel
the
as-
low is, like 75. So
Yeah, a couple nights ago, I was like, I can wear actually like pajama pants to bed, and like a sweatshirt. It's
You
a little-
can't? Well, you can wear whatever you want, I guess.
Felt a little chilly. Also, it felt nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you
Not
mean.
quite
I
as
have the air
cold,
con
but
on, yeah.
the AC might help. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Tune in tomorrow night at 6.
Good night.